Donald Trump has done it again. Defying the odds and rewriting the rules of American politics, he has secured a second term as President of the United States. This victory, echoing his unexpected triumph in 2016, marks a watershed moment in American history. It cements Trump's place as a political phenomenon, a leader capable of captivating a significant portion of the electorate, despite facing intense scrutiny and opposition. His return to the Oval Office, after a bruising defeat in 2020, is a testament to his enduring appeal among his base and his ability to exploit the anxieties and frustrations simmering within American society. Trump's victory speech, delivered to a jubilant crowd of supporters, was a characteristic blend of triumphalism and grievance. He reiterated his commitment to putting America first and promised an era of renewed national strength and prosperity. He also took aim at his opponents, accusing them of seeking to undermine the country and pledging to fight tirelessly against the corrupt forces he claims are arrayed against him. This victory carries immense weight. It signifies not just a shift in the political landscape, but also a potential realignment of America's role on the world stage. Trump's presidency has been marked by a departure from traditional norms and alliances, and his second term promises to further disrupt the established world order. The world watches with bated breath. Will Trump's second act be a repeat of his first, characterized by chaos and division? Or will he govern as a more seasoned statesman, seeking to heal the wounds that divide the nation? Only time will tell. Trump's path to victory was paved with a deep understanding of the anxieties gripping a significant segment of the American populace. His 72 Days of Fury campaign was a carefully orchestrated appeal to economic uncertainty, cultural anxieties, and a yearning for a bygone era of American dominance. He tapped into a wellspring of discontent, particularly among working-class communities who felt left behind by globalization and rapid societal changes. His campaign rallies became legendary, drawing massive crowds eager to hear his message of economic nationalism and cultural restoration. Trump masterfully played on the fears of his supporters, painting a picture of a nation under siege by internal and external enemies. He promised to be the strongman who would restore order, bring back jobs, and make America great again. Again. One of the keys to Trump's success was his ability to expand his base beyond his core supporters. He made inroads with Hispanic voters, appealing to their entrepreneurial spirit and concerns about socialism. He also softened his stance on issues like abortion, recognizing the need to broaden his appeal in a closely divided electorate. Trump's campaign was not without its controversies. His rhetoric often veered into divisive territory, and his attacks on his opponents were often personal and inflammatory. Yet his message resonated with voters who felt unheard and unseen by the political establishment. He positioned himself as the ultimate outsider, the only one willing to challenge the status quo and fight for the forgotten men and women of America. Two key endorsements played a significant role in bolstering Trump's image and broadening his appeal. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., a prominent environmental activist and vaccine skeptic, and Elon Musk, the billionaire entrepreneur and CEO of Tesla and SpaceX. Kennedy's endorsement, coming from a political dynasty often at odds with the Republican Party, lent an air of legitimacy and cross-partisan appeal to Trump's campaign. It signaled to voters disillusioned with the Democratic Party that Trump was a viable alternative, someone who transcended traditional political boundaries. Kennedy's stance on vaccines, though controversial, resonated with a segment of the population wary of government overreach, further solidifying Trump's image as a champion of individual liberty. Musk, a polarizing figure in his own right, brought to the table his massive online following and his image as a visionary leader. His endorsement, delivered with his characteristic flair on X, formerly Twitter, energized younger voters and tech enthusiasts. Musk's embrace of Trump, despite their differing views on issues like climate change, reinforced the narrative that Trump was a disruptive force, a leader unafraid to challenge conventions and upend the status quo. These endorsements, from two vastly different figures, highlighted the breadth of Trump's appeal. They demonstrated his ability to forge unlikely alliances and attract support from beyond the traditional confines of the Republican Party. In the nascent days of his second presidency, Donald Trump is wasting no time in outlining an ambitious and potentially disruptive legislative agenda. His first term was marked by a mix of successes and setbacks, but he enters his second term emboldened by victory, and seemingly determined to reshape America in his image. Immigration remains a cornerstone of Trump's policy platform. He has made it clear that he intends to double down on his hardline approach, promising to further fortify the border wall and implement stricter measures to curb illegal immigration. This includes the potential for mass deportations, a controversial policy that has drawn criticism from human rights groups and raised concerns about its economic feasibility. On the economic front, Trump is pushing for a sweeping package of tax cuts and deregulation, aiming to re-energize the economy and boost American competitiveness on the world stage. He has also signaled his intent to renegotiate trade deals, particularly with China, adopting a more confrontational approach that prioritizes American interests. His use of tariffs as a negotiating tactic has already created tensions with key trading partners, and his America First rhetoric suggests a shift towards protectionism that could have far-reaching consequences for the global economy. Trump's return to power has been met with a mix of trepidation and anticipation. His supporters view him as a bold leader who will restore America's greatness, while his detractors fear further division and a rollback of democratic norms.